which it was $140, but she gave us a discount of $56. So we actually only pay $84 a month.
And that fee is for,
The program, to run the program, the $99 is access. The $84 is time clock and being able to utilize the program.
So that's a total of $183
$183
per month.
per month.
Time 12.
and that's kind of like a lease program, right?
It is. The setup we've already paid. The setup fee was $450.
Okay.
That's already been paid. And that's been pulled out of this cigarette tax.
Any other questions, or until we get some numbers, or where I wanted to go with the,
Well, you've got a number already in this form here. Didn't I give you that?
you might have, Gary.
Where I'm going with this is this time clock has created a lot of controversy down there. And I'm ready to say right here, right now, that we can buy, I've had Kevin look this up, we can buy a clock right now for $345.09, and it's ours, period. And $11.99 for a box of 100. Now, if we want to save the town money, why don't we get rid of that clock and buy this clock and let Kevin do his job?
Are we signed in for a certain time means on this?
No, we weren't supposed to be.
And now, hold on, now, I gotta add this, because what I'm used to in technology, probably something similar to what we had for a long time, and it didn't work eventually, but, that might last 10 or 20 years, I don't know. This does not integrate into a pay system.
No.
Can't run reports from it, can't pull information in.
We got a man down there every morning, right there, that sees who's here, who's not here. There's no way you can fraud this clock.
So this system also puts in their,
With him
this
standing
system,
there,
they can also put in their vacation requests, they can put in time off requests.
I just think
they
that
can
kind of
put in-
money spent per year just doesn't warrant this kind of
Now,
spending.
the other program with the other company, was it going to be any cheaper, or?
It was gonna be a yearly fee. It was gonna be just like the yearly maintenance fee that we do now with them. I don't have that right in front of me.
Keep the information in
This is like-
front of you, I appreciate you bringing it forward.
I do too.
I think they're increasing Kevin's work.
I make a motion,
Kevin's already.
I make a motion that we let Kevin,
Can I say something really quick though?
okay?
This clock is leased. If anything happens to the clock, we
I
just call them and
understand
get a new one.
But that
If
clock
you
we
buy that
had
clock-
was here before I even came here.
That's right, it was from the county. And it was excuse my French, a piece of junk.
And I still make a motion that we
So,
abort the clock we got, save the townspeople money, let Kevin buy this clock, and be done with this clock problem. That's in a motion.
I second it.
Motion by Gary to abort the clock system we are currently in and buy this clock. Second by James.
I'd like to hear what Kevin has to say about this. This is gonna impact him directly, so.
It's your decision to make. I'm there most mornings. A lot of times I'm not around when they go to lunch.
Motion still stands and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Opposed?
4 ayes, 1 opposed. Motion carried. Abstentions? None to carry.
Thank you.
That would take care of the attendance, and we're gonna discuss the debit card and the cigarette tax money and issues next week. Anything other on, new items? Let's start the opposite end here.
I've
James?
got a few things, I'll try to.
James, go right ahead.
As brief as possible. I talked with Kevin.
What is it? We did. We made a motion on that, didn't
for what?
we? Yeah, motion. Yeah.
Did we do that?
It's good. It's getting late, we're getting tired, sorry, folks. Everybody knows I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
I will start this off with, when I came on this board a month ago, I was totally surprised. My first question I asked was chain of command.
Can you talk up, please?
I'm sorry. When I came on the board a month ago, the question I asked was chain of command in our city, our town. And the answer was, we have none. After talking to a bunch of people, I see that we have some issues that I'd like to discuss tonight. Make it very quick if you want. One of them is Kevin did discuss with me utility foreman, and he just wanted me to bring this to your attention tonight. Steve is actually holding his position, correct, Kevin? This is what he would like to see his foreman do, his responsibilities. So I will send this to you guys for the next meeting. Is that okay?
Okay. And that might be a job category instead of labor, or is that where I'm taking that, Kevin, or you, I mean,
Basically, I drew
utility-
up a short job
Okay.
description for,
Good, you guys can read it.
electrical worker, or whatever, yeah, we can pass it down. You want to take a look?
I've already read it.
Okay.
One of the first things you asked me to take care of was a CSO issue. I've talked with Donnie and I've talked with Jeff. There's been some confusion on paperwork, from my understanding, from what little bit I've kind of dug into. The supervisor down there is responsible for all paperwork. So if this paperwork, I have some here that has been filled out improperly. The person that is responsible will be the one that answers to mistakes. So, see, the notification to the state, local papers, and the owners downstream needs to continue to be responsible with Jeff. Jeff, you do the paperwork, correct? You sign off on the paperwork, and Donnie takes care of all these.
Yes.
I just want to clarify that's what we're going to continue doing. Seemed to be some question with the city building, whatever. So, everybody okay with that?
And was that the fallout tube or a certain number there was a misclarification in that, so you'll make sure that that's all taken care of, would you, for us, please?
Yes.
We appreciate that amongst the other things that you do for the town of Centerville and pulling the same job over in Richmond. Thank you, Mr. Lowe Miller.
Yeah, because his license and Donnie's license are the ones that's on the line.
Correct.
I have to deal with this one here. I filled out some public record copy requests. I think it's pretty sad that a board member has to do that to get information. Okay, I just want to bring it to you guys' attention. I did receive after 3 days, after extensive emails between Ed and Martin and myself and Susan, did receive some information. I think we need to discuss this either in private or whatever. But we should be able to get all the information we need at any time. If I understand it right, everything is public record, correct?
Okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, legal, everything that we do should be on the cloud. I have some issues sometimes surfing iSystems compared to I'm an Android guy or a Windows guy. And I might need to go for help, whether it be to the clerk's office or one of my fellow coworkers up here. Yes, there's, even as a public, before you were even a public servant, even when you were just a community member, you asked a lot of questions of me. We will try to get those in a timely manner, and I'm gonna address more of these situations coming up in the next couple of months' meetings. Not just amongst us, but amongst the public, to let everybody know where we stand on certain situations, that whether it be a community member, a board member, or a town worker, where we're headed with these things, so everybody's on the same page. Okay?
One of the questions rose up to me, why do we have ladies out riding around reading meters? We have guys out working. First of all, it's a liability.
think we'll discuss that amongst department heads and myself. And then if there needs to be a board decision on something, we'll take care of that, but short of that, I will step in as the CEO and the town board president with department heads, and we'll discuss this. I know there's been some discussion that I will discuss in public, like cross-training and not enough people to help do jobs, and looking for that, and we need to fill those positions and make sure that happens, but we will also discuss those other issues of possible situations that could arise from putting ourselves in situations as you've addressed. Anything else? Did I
The only
answer
thing I
that?
would say that, about a month ago, Ed brought forth the letter that, from a lawyer, we need to deal with that issue.
Yes, we are, and I've got Mr. Martin, have you worked on that paperwork that we'll be signing with Mr. Buchholz?
Yes, I have that in draft, I can get that to you.
Let's get that taken care of, and whether it be at this next council meeting or a work session, we will address all those subjects on that letter.
Well, I can't speak for the SOPs, I'm trying to refresh my memory here. One issue was looking at the SOPs on cameras, that's what it was, cameras and security and things of that nature, and I would defer to the chief on that. The issue I'm referring to is the question of comp time. We've addressed the issue of comp time within the salary ordinance, but the employee can and arguably should demand that that actually be in the form of a written contract. So
You
I've put
performed
together a
to
model.
get that modified up to where
Correct.
me and you have discussed to take care of that matter.
Correct.
So James, those are on the table, whether I table those and others, and we discuss that at one of the next two meetings. They'll be taken care of before the December regular council meeting. All the items on that.
Well, I would address, one of the things that I have done a lot of studying on surveillance, reading, looking at different things. I was in the office a couple weeks ago, and there was a little old lady sitting next to me, looking at the monitors. I really feel like we need to remove the more monitors. This should not be in public view. I don't really think employees need access to them. I've watched people stop what they're doing and watch the monitors. And, you know, if it is a security issue, we've got all that taken care of. I just have real concern with our privacy. And, you know, it's something I really want to deal with.
And let everybody in the community know at any time, any one of these board members can address the issues that we all make a community decision on the majority of what we do here in this town. He told me he had a couple things to bring up at the beginning of the meeting, and I knew what they are, but we will address them.
I'm ready to make a motion, but I'm willing to wait a week and.
Yeah,
show
you
my
know, with the salary ordinance and the compensation thing, we need to do that as recommended by legal, and then the camera thing, there's already been some decisions made on that, and pretty firm decisions at the time, and there might need to be modifications. Yes, I would hate to have the little old lady standing at the counter paying her bill see something that we really don't need anybody to see. I would hope that wouldn't happen, but worse things or stranger things have happened. So with that, we will continue to address that. Anything else from you, Gary or James? Gary?
I do have one thing. And it's a simple thing. Our salary pay for the council, I would like to go back to the way it was, getting paid by a check in June and December. That's just my opinion. I've not had any problem with it. I'd just rather see it in a check form, and that way I can do whatever I wish with it at that time. I'd make that in the motion form.
Either one way or the other, to me, motion's been made that,
Well, we don't even have checks for payroll anymore.
pardon me?
We don't have checks for payroll anymore, so we'd have to purchase them.
So would they be auto deposited? You would have to amend that motion, it'd be auto deposited just like, but biannually instead of bi-weekly?
I could make it biannually if you want, it's just I would have to.
Yeah, let's do
completely
that.
separate
In
payroll.
June and December.
So you wanna
Start
amend
in-
your motion that it be electric deposited like it is correctly now?
In June of 2019 and December of 2019 and thereof.
So every
Yes.
6 months.
Yeah.
So you would,
I'll second.
So let's make sure the motion's correct and you got the right titling on
No monthly deposits.
that. No,
bi-weekly?
bi-weekly.
Yeah,
He made a motion to move from bi-weekly to biannual deposits. And the motion made by Gary and the seconded by Dan,
to start in 2019.
starting in 2019, we'll get one that,
so is that gonna be the first of June, the first pay in June, or the last pay in June? First part of December, or last
Whichever,
part of
it
December?
doesn't, whatever it happens to fall on.
first pay of June and first pay of
That's-
Well, it'd be
that's
the end of
fine.
June, that's 6 months.
Yeah.
And the end of December, it's another. 6
Correct.
months.
So you get one at the end of June and the one at the end of December.
That'd be great.
And the motion again was made by Gary and seconded by Dan. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Opposed. 4 ayes, 1 opposed, no abstentions, so carried.
That's it.
Back to the Stone Age.
Here we go again.
I'm done.
I got one thing, when we were talking about the, solid waste, that is in here that, that shortfall is to be paid back, or would be according to their rate in 3 years.
The 125? The 125?
What they've got in here is 103,197 when this was done, plus an 18,230, and that was the two figures that they put in here for shortfall, so.
And that's
In
the
3 years.
$12.87.
Yes, this was their rate study,
August.
July 2018.
2017,
18.
18?
Take that information.
No, I think.
If
I-
you-
2017.
If
Yeah,
you-
it was given to us later,
Right.
but that was done
Right.
November the 3rd, 2017.
Of 2017.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the only other thing I got, could you put on the cloud and I know you fill this out and do it electronically for, State Board of Accounts, but our general, like where we have each account, supplies, so forth, because you have to put this type form on the system, correct?
For what?
For a budget for
Monthly?
2019.
The budget I gave you guys is the line items I put online. That's what I put
So
on
we
the
don't
paper.
put, you don't put on there, like in 200-221, 223, 224 accounts and what they are.
101 and 201.
Let's see that, please.
It's the same thing that I give you guys. It's actually line by line, the same exact thing.
Didn't get much.
It's on your council information, or I'd have to look and see which folder. It's either the council information or the 2018-08.
So this same information is in the cloud?
Yeah,
I want
the spreadsheet that
19?
you guys,
I
the
didn't get
spreadsheet
it.
that you guys get that's four-sided,
I didn't get it.
well, everybody has it on the print cloud. I mean,
At any time, would you please, if, whether it
if you're missing
be
something, you have to
Mark, James, Gary, Dan, or myself asked for this, cause I might have you come in and poke at my screen and help me find that or something. Not that I was looking for it, but
2019 budget to GLGF is in,
you said council information?
let's see which one it's under. And if you do a search at the top of your page where it has search with the little hourglass,
Filter.
you can put 2019 and it comes up
Under the filter?
in the filter.
Thank you.
2019 budget to DLGF, it's the first one that comes up. And then if you touch on the actual,
I'm only coming up with health deductibles and salary. So maybe we're not updating correctly or.
it was shared to everybody
It's not.
in the 2018-08 folder. So if you open up your 2018-08,
Let me go back to that.
I've got that.
you'll touch it twice. 2019 budget to DLGF, there's, it's like right, almost in the middle of the screen of the file names.
Yeah, I'm still on iPad with it right here. I might have to have you help me after we get done here, but if whoever needs help, then apparently Mark's getting there better than I can, so maybe Mark can help me out too.
So each line item that says Fund 1111, Fund 1112, each of those line items where, if you go over to the right where it says 2019 to DLGF, that's what was put in to the, that was the one where everybody laughed because I accidentally put page 2 and 4 upside down, because that's how it's scanned in, sorry. But each of the line items that are on that
Poke at that for me,
spreadsheet
please. Mark.
are on the DLGF. Is that what you're asking for?
I haven't found it yet, but
You gotta get out of project.
Jump right back in there.
go into where.
Up at the top. Your project.
Yep.
With 2018.
2018-08. And if you get close to there, let me take a look at it. Maybe I can search myself or teach myself something, Mark. Thank you, sir.
Well, we obviously need to have a meeting and learn how to use these things, because
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt that
this is.
that's what I discussed earlier, that he's able to do it better than I am. Might be familiarity, or maybe Ed can help me out. Can you help me out, Ed?
We may wanna go.
I'm asking for a lot, ain't I? Okay,
You're in council.
there might not be. 2019. Thank you both for the cooperation here and finding out what, okay.
Do you see which one it is? You see-
I found it, so. Okay. I think I've seen a paper copy of this, did you? Or, no, this is the one that's upside down,
Yeah,
yes.
this is the one that
I have
page
seen
2
this.
is
Thank
upside
you.
down. Sorry.
It's all good.
But
Okay,
every line item that's in there is what is sent to the
same
DLGF.
thing that comes off the line off the gateway.
The only one that's not is the, if you look on the third page where it says township money, 318, that is not sent to DLGF. They do not require that.
But you posted here for us to look at.
Yep.
Okay. And then my only question was what we spent out of the cigarette tax fund for the last couple of years.
And I have that on here to send to you,
Okay, that's awesome.
because I have to print it.
So with that, we were, hold on just a second, yeah. We were with you, is that the only other thing that you want to discuss right now? Mark, what else do you have to discuss this evening?
Nothing.
Nothing?
My body's telling me it's 10:15.
Yeah, I won't
Quarter after
comment on
10.
that because that's just not for me to do right now.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. You've been passed up, but go right ahead. You get another turn.
Okay, I'd like to give, we've got a situation out at the rest area. We had one hydrant leaking during the summer. We got that replaced. And it cost us a total of what, $5,200 or $5,800? but we have another one, 2 out of 2, that needs to be replaced. And when I say replaced, they're not Mueller's. We don't have parts for these. I don't remember what kind it is.
We don't even have the equipment to work on
We don't. So with that being said, I told Kevin to go ahead and order a Mueller. Part of our deal with the state was we supplied 2 hydrants out there. Well, one's leaking right now. So with that, knowing that, that means the water is up to the top of the hydrant. So it's energized full of water, so it could freeze if we don't watch it.
Not
Cause-
that we pay for hydrant, water, we're pumping at the water plant, not.
And we don't know what we're losing
So,
underground.
short story,
I want us to give Kevin the authority to go ahead and get Cooley involved, because I think they might be able to do it live and get this thing taken care of before it freezes. And I made that in a motion.
motion for Cooley to take care of the leaking fire hydrant at the rest stop by Gary, seconded by,
And for Kevin to sign.
Yes.
and, yeah, and Kevin to sign to take care of that, second by Dan. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, so
Come down.
carried. I have one item that I'm going to wait till next meeting. I'll take care of that because it's not like pressing. I noticed that Josh was hanging around and I thought it would, sorry about your job there. Something about a little issue up the street here that I thought maybe would be a good idea to him to go check out. Was he hanging around to speak about anything, do you know, in particular? Because I get ready to open up for public comment. Next president doesn't have to do that. This is a public meeting for documentation and recording only, and I thought it'd be a good kind of like communication skill. I discussed that with legal and how they do it with the school board. So again, tonight, if you're not too tired and you want to make it a real quick, short, I don't want to talk about something. Start in the front row.
I don't wanna stay here any longer either, but I think we need to discuss a little bit more about this health insurance. Because Susan even knows that I spoke with that lady directly last year, and she told me that she had done some checking on some stuff that I used, you're aware of, and, said that it was free through that service. It is not. There was a whole bunch of things that we were told that was not true.
And with my point, I had my perception of certain things. You brought those perceptions to me. I didn't know when you would bring that up, and that was up to you because that's your personal business. That's where I think shopping and deciding who's done good for a year or two, or if they're not, or what the employees want, or, you know, we gotta leave these options open, and that's how I feel about it. I mean, I'm the fairest, open, look at both sides, listen to anybody, and informed decision making. So we'll look into that again. I'm not your insurance advocate.
It's a little late in the year now for.
Yeah, and now you're stuck with some extra costs that you didn't expect to be, and now you're gonna do it again this next year, and you're gonna hit max out of pocket again, and this goes along with another 1 or 2 things I was gonna touch tonight. We're gonna bring them up next week, cause maybe next week will go a little bit quicker. Anybody else in the front row? Next row back, you guys got anything to say from there on back? Raise your hand, questions. If we can't address with an answer tonight, we will. With all that, really, this has been a heck of an experience. It's got more discussion topic as things have went on. I appreciate everybody that shows up every meeting and talks about the things that they can inform us on and their points of view on to help us make decisions. Work with a good crew, and we'll discuss more of that as time goes on. But with that, if there's nothing else, we'll close this meeting at 9:23 p.m. Seems like 10:23 p.m. November 5th, 2018. Now that thing's off, like you said, the guy that made that decision, it didn't help safety, it didn't help business.
guys in there, can't tell.
Man, we got a new time clock.
Sorry, I know you're good friends with that
We got a
government.
temporary time clock.
That was,
What? No, you just said that. I was getting there. He kind of reverted back. I was like Dad staring at him. He was like a cop stared at him. I'm like, man, Dad's gone. Come on, man, give me a break. I stared at him like that in a while.
everybody have a good night, give me a call if you need me, or not if you need me, definitely call me.
That's good, the other fireman went down there, made him more, didn't make it up there to get.
But I'll be over to check up on you, maybe, I'm sorry about it, didn't mean anything like, yeah.
It's already been broke.
Give me that shot.
Put my arm on it.
Yeah, because we'll still be